Dear students, let us now discuss question number 7. Question number 7 is write the balanced chemical equations for the following reactions. So here the word equations are given. We have to convert the word equations into chemical equations and balance them as required. So there are 4 of them. So let us discuss them one by one. The first one is calcium hydroxide plus carbon dioxide. It produces calcium carbonate plus water. Now, the formula of calcium hydroxide is Ca. Ca stands for calcium and OH stands for hydroxide. So CaOH, the valency of calcium is 2, the valency of hydroxide is 1. So while writing the formula, we need to exchange their valencies. Therefore, the formula of calcium hydroxide will be Ca. This 2 will come over this whole group. So it will be CaOH2, Ca1OH2. So this is calcium hydroxide. Plus, next is carbon dioxide. So formula is CO2 produces calcium carbonate. The formula of calcium is, symbol of calcium is Ca, and for carbonate it is CO3. Now you see the valency of both calcium and carbonate is 2. So how we proceed? We divide these numbers with a common factor wherever possible and reduce them to the lowest term, and after that exchange the valencies. So the formula of calcium carbonate, since it is left as 1 and 1, so 1 unit of each is sufficient to satisfy each other. So calcium carbonate formula is CaCO3 plus water is H2O. Okay, now let us look at, so in the exam we don't have to write this part, okay? So to balance it, let us see how we can do it. Now here we find that there is a CO3. CO3 stands for carbonate. But on the other side, CO3 is not present as a whole. So in such cases, we have to count the number of oxygen atoms individually. Okay, we have to count the number of oxygen atoms individually. Here, how many oxygen atoms are here? Here 3 and here 1. Total, there are 4 oxygen atoms in the product side. Now in the reactant side, how many oxygen atoms are there? Here 2 and here 2. So total, there are 4 atoms of oxygen on both the sides. That means the number of oxygen atoms are equal. Now how many hydrogen atoms are here? There are 2 atoms of hydrogen, and here also there are 2 atoms of hydrogen. That means atoms of hydrogen are also equal. Now atoms of carbon, here 1 atom, here 1 atom, and calcium also here 1 atom, and here also 1 atom of calcium. This means this chemical equation is already balanced equation. So let us go to the next one. The next one is zinc plus silver nitrate produces zinc nitrate plus silver. So silver. Okay, so for zinc it is Zn, that is a symbol of zinc. Then silver nitrate, Az means silver, and nitrate, NO3 means nitrate. Now the valency of both silver and nitrate are equal. This is also 1, this is also 1. So this is the formula of silver nitrate. Then for zinc nitrate, the symbol of zinc is Zn, and for nitrate it is NO3. Now the valency of zinc is 2 and nitrate is 1. Okay, so in this case the formula of zinc nitrate will be not ZnNO3, but it will be ZnNO3 twice. So these 2 will come over this whole nitrate group. So Zn1, this 1 will come here and 2 will go there. So zinc nitrate formula is ZnNO3 twice. Then silver is Ag. Now let us see if the number of atoms on either side are equal. So we start from here. So we find that in zinc nitrate there are 2 units of nitrate, but in the reactant side there is only 1 unit. So to make them equal, we will put number 2 before this whole formula of silver nitrate. So we get, now there are 2 nitrate groups, here also 2 nitrate groups. Here is 1 zinc, here is 1 zinc, so this is already balanced. Here is 1 silver and here is 2 silver. So to make them equal on both sides, we will put a 2 here. Now the equation is balanced. 1 zinc, 2 silver, 2 nitrate and 2 nitrate. Let us go to the next one. Aluminium plus copper chloride produces aluminium chloride plus copper. The symbol of aluminium is Al and that of copper chloride is CuCl. Now the common valency of copper is 2 and chlorine is 1, so it will be CuCl2. Then aluminium chloride is AlCl3. Why it will be 3? Because the valency of aluminium is 3 and that of chlorine is 1. On exchanging we get Al1Cl3, that is AlCl3. So formula of aluminium chloride is AlCl3 plus copper. So the symbol of copper is Cu. Now again let us try to balance this equation. Okay. So we find that here the aluminium 1 atom, copper 1 atom, 1 atom. Only this number of chlorine atoms is not balanced. So to balance them, what we find, the number of chlorine atoms is here 2 and here is 3. So to balance them, I have mentioned before that it is good to make if a number of atoms are present in odd number, it is becomes easy if we convert them to even number. Here it is 2 and here it is 3. So here what we will do to make it even and matching, we'll put a 3 here. So what happens because of this 3? We find that the number of chlorine atoms now it has become 2 into 3. 2 3s are 6. So 6 chlorine atoms here. On the other side, to make 6 here, we'll put a number 2 here in front of the formula. So here also the number of chlorine atoms now is 3 into 2s are 6. So 6 chlorine atoms here, 2 3s are 6 chlorine atoms here. Now number of aluminium atoms 2 here, so we put a 2 here. Number of copper atoms is 3, here it is 1, so to make them equal we put a 3 here. So in this way we find that the whole equations become balanced. I hope you have understood, and it is also easy to balance substances which are present alone in the last. No? We can put any number in front of them to balance them. Okay, so let us go to the next one. So question number 7D is barium chloride plus potassium sulfate produces barium sulfate plus potassium chloride. Now what happened that barium chloride, okay, to convert this word into formula, barium chloride will become BaCl2 because the valency of barium is 2 and chlorine is 1. Then potassium sulfate, potassium symbol is K, sulfate symbol is SO4. So valency of potassium is 1, sulfate is 2. So what will be the formula of potassium sulfate? K2SO4. So the potassium sulfate formula will be K2SO4. Next produces barium sulfate. Barium is Ba, sulfate is SO4. Now the valency of both barium and sulfate are the same. The valency of barium is also 2, sulfate is also 2. So 1 unit of each will satisfy each other. Then the last substance is potassium chloride. The potassium symbol K and chlorine symbol Cl. The valency of both potassium and chlorine are same. So 1 unit of each is this formula is potassium chloride is KCl. Now let us try to balance this equation. Here we find that barium 1 atom this side, 1 atom this side. Barium is balanced. Sulfate 1 unit here, 1 unit here. Sulfate is balanced. But chlorine and potassium, both of them are 2 atoms of each is present on the reactant side, but here 1 atom of each is present on the product side. So to balance the number of chlorine and potassium, what we can do, we can put a number 2 here. So now the number of these atoms are also balanced. So 2 chlorine atoms, 2 chlorine atoms, 2 potassium atoms, and 2 potassium atoms. Thus we get a balanced chemical equation. I hope you have understood how to balance these chemical equations. Thank you.